Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is day 2 of my blue catfish trip. Unfortunately, this is going to be our last day because, well, Denny's got some stuff that came up at home. So he's packing it up, leaving tonight, or leaving this afternoon. And the weather's going to take a turn for the worse anyways. I think there's going to be rain in the forecast tonight and tomorrow. So I figured that'd be a good time to pack it up myself. So game plan for today is we're going to go back to the same spot because we caught fish there. And Denny had one hell of a day. He said it was his best day of blue catfishing ever. But the thing about today is the forecast is 100 degrees with 19 mile per hour winds. And I was looking at the more detailed forecast and it was saying 15 to 25 miles per hour. So that's going to be interesting. And I'm hoping when we get down to the lake, the side that we're on will be blocked off enough that we can get out there no problems and fish one side of the bank. Oh yeah, it's looking good. It ain't too bad. I thought it was gonna be super choppy, but I think since the wind's coming from the southwest, it is gonna be blocked by this big hill over here. It should clear things up for us. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. Get loaded up and we'll catch you guys on the water. All right, day 2, Denny. My expectations are a little bit higher than yesterday now.
That's what I like to hear. Positivity.
Yeah, I can't just catch a blue catfish. It has to be a 30. Ooh, water feels good. So the wind isn't too bad on this side as long as the heading stays the same. As long as it stays southwest, should be all right, I think. I can't believe we're doing this. So the wind's gonna pose more of a challenge today because it is blowing harder. Might even have to bust out the drift sock. All right, that wasn't too bad. So I just bought this drift sock. So we'll see how it goes. It's big too. It's like a boat drift sock. Alright, time to get some baits in the water. Oh, you know I'm going straight for the headpiece. Alright, now we just wait. Oh, drift sock's working pretty good. Going 0.3, 0.4. If I didn't have that drift sock, I'd probably be going like way too fast.
Any action at all?
No, did you?
No.
Weird. I'm going straight back. You would think my lines would be out that way, but they're both out that way. Ooh, here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, I doubled up. I got 2 fish up. Alright, I had 2 fish on, I think. I think this is a channel, guys. Maybe. Actually, I really don't know. Oh wait, no. I think it's a blue. Oh, I could have doubled up. Ooh, buddy. Almost got a double. That was cool. Another bite. Oh. Yeah, I think this is a channel. This is definitely a channel. Yeah, for sure. But hey, that's a respectable channel. He's all tore up from the spawn. Actually, I think the guy isn't looking too bad. But yeah, thanks for playing, dude. See ya. Ooh. There we go. I was just letting the line out. Feels just as soon as I let the line out, this fish took it. There we go. There's a blue. There's a blue. That was the headpiece. Oh yeah. Oh, it's barely hooked. Now be careful. Woo! Here we go. Yeah. Blue catfish on the board, finally. Yeah, that other one was definitely a channel catfish. Oh yeah. Putting my nose into the wind made all the difference because it's slowing me down to 0.3, 0.4, sometimes 0.5. That's exactly the speed that I'm looking for. I'm gonna let this guy go. I'm getting more action up here. Well, I don't know if it's because I'm closer to this, or if it's because I slowed myself down. Probably a little bit of combination of both. Windy. Well, I hope you guys can hear me with the wind. But this is give you guys a midday update. Nothing is happening. Had a few dink taps. It's been super slow. I'm finally able to get my speed down where I want, but that isn't really doing too much right now. Oh, here we go. Oh no. I'm all tangled up. There we go. I was about to say, it's getting nothing but dink taps. Damn, I'm all tangled up. Here's a decent one. I'm all tangled up. All tangled up. Hey, here we go. Here's a pretty decent fish. Not big, but man, you got a chunky for his size. Cool fish. They're such a cool fish. Yes, I just gave an update about how I was not getting bit by it. Well, I just had those few dink taps, and then boom, this guy showed up to play. Oh, I'm gonna let him go. Thank you, sir. Oh God, what a mess. Sadly, that's gonna be the end of my trip. Did I mention it was gonna be windy today? Oh man. So that made the controlling our speed really difficult. Even with that big ass windsock that I got, most of the time I couldn't keep where I wanted to be, which is like 0.4. I feel like 0.4 is like the sweet spot. I'm on my way home now. I mentioned earlier that some stuff came up for Denny and he had to bounce, and then I was looking at the forecast for tonight and tomorrow. I think there's thunderstorms rolling through. So I figured it'd be a good time to head out too. Sadly, I did get my 30 plus pounder that I wanted to get. Don't get me wrong, I was glad to be able to catch blue catfish for the first time. They look pretty cool. I mean, to most people, they probably just look like a regular old catfish. But I think they look cooler than channel cats. Probably because I'm not used to them. Yeah, this is something I want to do again. I'll probably do it. I want to say at least 2 more times this year. So I want to do 2 more trips down here. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to my house. So I did end up keeping 1 catfish. If I'm being honest, it was Denny's catfish. I didn't keep any catfish because I thought we were gonna stay till Sunday. That didn't happen, and then Denny texted me. He's like, I caught this 1 catfish. Do you want me to keep it for you? I was like, might need to keep 1 if I want to eat 1. So I was like, yeah. Here I am, back home. So what I like to do is I like to wipe down the fish first. It's a little bit bigger than the catfish that I'm used to cleaning. Man, just the bigger the catfish get, the more guts you gotta deal with, and the guts can be pretty stinky. And I think I'm just gonna take off the fillets off the side, because this catfish here, it's kind of beat up on his belly. Here, I'll show you guys real quick. I don't know if it's from spawning or I don't know what happened there. But yeah, what I like to do is I like to wipe down the fish so it's not as slimy and easier to manage. and I always wear a glove. Not because I'm scared to like get cut or stabbed or poked or whatever, but it's just easier to grab the fish with. All right, sharpen my knife real quick. I got a Mora knife, fillet knife. I think a Lake Fork guy uses these. First blue catfish that I'm ever gonna clean. Make an incision up here. Hope you guys can see. I'm just gonna follow the backbone. Should be the same as a channel cat. What I'm noticing right away is it's a lot whiter than channel catfish. All right, here, 2 fillets. It wasn't as bloody as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be super bloody, but this ain't bad. I didn't even bleed it out or anything. Oh no, I don't know what's going on here. Like it's got some trauma. I don't know what Denny did to it. Probably beat him up. Use a fork. No skin. Oh, no skin. Well, that's a lot of red meat. I think I got most of it off of the fillet. And if I don't do it, people are gonna tell me, "Oh, you should have cut off the red meat." All right, there we go. Maybe 2 of the ugliest fillets you've ever seen. I tried to get rid of most of the red meat as I could. It might leave a little fishy taste here and there, but that's fine. It's fish, right? I'm just gonna rinse them off in some water. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna soak them in salt water. Whoop. All right, so the idea behind me soaking it in salt water is through osmosis. I think that's the right term. So the thing with water is it always wants to move to where the salt is. So that's why I kind of poured salt into that water to make a salt bath. Not super salty, like I don't want to do a brine. I'm not trying to pickle the fillets or anything like that, but the idea is that any water that's in the meat or in the blood, including the blood, is going to get pulled out into that saltier water, ideally improving the flavor of the fillets. I know some people soak them in all sorts of stuff like milk, buttermilk, 7-Up. Not sure what the effect those really have, and it's always worked for me. It could be a placebo effect, but I always do notice that my fillets turn out whiter, and then, you know, after soaking a night in that saltier water, the blood does, that water does get a little bit redder, you know, because it's pulled out blood and whatnot. That's just my take on soaking fillets, and I think that's why you don't want to soak saltwater fish in fresh water or rinse them. The meat is saltier than the water that you're washing or soaking them in, so the water will move into the meat and you'll get mushy meat. And so this is like kind of the opposite. Use salty water. That's the theory anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna let that soak overnight, and then I think I'll cook them up tomorrow. Okay, so it might be a day or 2 later. I'm gonna cook up those blue cat fillets. So let them soak in salt water for a day or 2. Now I'm gonna cut them up. Cut them up into little nuggets so that way they cook faster. So I just wrapped them up in paper towels, stuck them in a Ziploc bag. I guess I'll just do two fillets. Try to get rid of most of the red meat that I could. Extra flavor, I guess. I like using scissors to chunk them up. Just makes it easier. That should be enough for one loaded sandwich for me. I'm gonna do like a light dusting of fish batter or fish fry. I don't really do batters, like full on like bear batter or whatever. I just like to give my fish a light dusting so it's not, I don't know, overpowering, I guess. I think last time I did a catch and cook thing, I was using this. Just enough to lightly coat, so it's just lightly coated. Alright guys, now it's time to put the fish in. I think I'm just gonna do them all. Should all fit in this little fryer of mine. Got the temp set to 350. I apologize if the lighting kind of sucks. I think I should probably look into getting some kind of lighting solution for when I film stuff in the house. Alright, here it goes. I'll zoom you guys in a little bit. Give them a little shake so they don't stick to each other. So while that's going, I'm gonna get my sandwich stuff ready. Maybe I get 2 sandwiches out of this. Ah, spicy mayo. Some of you might be familiar if you've seen my camping video. If you're curious about what all I put in that sauce, mayo, silasa, or sriracha, the XXXL Yucateca sauce. Your portions are up to you. Depends how spicy you like it or how mild you want it. I think I put a tablespoon and a half or so. I'm not the biggest fan of tartar sauce. It's okay, but it doesn't have the zing. Okay, I think the fish is done. Let's see. Yeah, they're all floating. I don't want them too crispy or too overcooked. Oh yeah. Turn this off real quick. So I'm gonna let those cool off for a little bit. Something like that. All right, there we go. Some blue catfish sandwiches. All right, here's maybe a better angle. Oh, stop focusing on my face. Sandwiches are done. I'm gonna try one piece without it being in the sandwich. There we go. Pretty mild. There's the catfish taste. All right, now it's sandwich time. You can't really go wrong with fried fish in a sandwich. Pretty good though. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna crack open a beer too. It's Friday. They're giving me an Exile Session IPA. Something that's not as bitter as an IPA. Cheers. Well, that's gonna do it for this video. Finish up my 2 sandwiches that I have left. So if you guys liked the video, give it a like. If you want to see more of this catch and cook stuff, let me know down in the comments. Now that I've got my own place, it's just easier for me to do my own thing. So I'll probably be doing these catch and cook things more. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.